Greetings, everyone. Thanks for your support on Patreon. This is the trade blast for uh, March 11th, 2020. Um, what's interesting right now is what we covered yesterday is the fact that for that trade blast, we were focused on the fact that basically we're in a situation right now where the market, I think, is actually headed for somewhat of a crash. The reason is that 25% of the stocks in the market rely on oil as part, oil services, big oil companies, drilling companies, all of them require oil prices at certain levels to be in that business. So in theory, if those stocks get cut in half, they in essence represent a crash of the market. So that is generally what's happening in the marketplace is a crash, and I think that Tesla's doing fine. So in theory, if the market was neutral, Tesla's stock price should be up right now because we now have some production numbers to work with. Obviously, that's not the case. Um, what I'm thinking is going to happen is that I think today, which is Wednesday, I'm really expecting a severe hit from oil services companies, stocks declining, causing the market to fall. And then without Tesla having real solid earnings numbers or other things, it has to fall in sympathy with what's going on with those firms. So that's my expectation of the trade day in terms of what to expect. We're at day 3 right now, where the Russia battle with Saudi Arabia on price is really sort of taking off. So I think that, that's my view of kind of what's going on is that that whole situation is nuts. Now, in terms of Tesla, as we shared yesterday, there's a lot of great news out. They're exceeding their production numbers. They have no problem selling cars despite the coronavirus, so everything is going well. So I really think that, you know, I didn't have a lot to add to my previous thesis, but I do believe that Tesla's stock price, in sympathy with the rest of the market, takes a dip. And then you start entering certain weird conversations like, well, let's see, I've lost a bunch of money elsewhere. Even though Tesla might be doing fine, I've got to sell it or get out of it now because I want to generally be out of the market until everything, the dust kind of settles. So my expectation is kind of that's what we'll see happening over the next few days, etc. The contrast to what I just had to say is what I call the 3-day rule, and we've discussed based on what Elon announced yesterday with a tweet. How will the analysts, in essence, giving Tesla an upgrade based on everything working fine, um, how will their ability to start buying and upgrading sort of go against the larger market crashing? And in the short term, I'd say there's no way that Tesla can sort of, erupt away from the general downdraft in the markets. But I do think that it sort of sets up for a solid, how do you put your foundation in for the future situation going on off the back end of this. So in essence, there's a 3-day rule off of Monday that would hit today, and then there's a 3-day rule off of Tuesday that would hit Friday relative to Tesla's stock price, I think on the upside. But the logic of why I'm doing it, I think you can understand, but I just really think it's a bad trading environment for those who are trading Tesla options or stock because the larger market is busy trying to crash. And there are all kinds of things going over there that are influencing Tesla that the company kind of doesn't deserve. So don't have a lot of huge other inputs today. Um, but that's my general take on what's going on. Thanks for taking time out to join us. Thank you for your support on Patreon. This is Greg for Teslafaninsight. Look forward to your comments, etc. on this. As you can see, we're having problems with Patreon in terms of when we post there. So I'm going to try something different today, which is to just do my post right now on YouTube. And then what I'm going to do is put a link via email to you from my company account. And then you can use that link. We'll try that route because I'm trying to get around Patreon and what they're doing to me right now. And it has nothing to do with what we're doing. We're doing the same consistent thing every day. It's just that what happens on the back end is unpredictable. So thanks for your indulgence. Thanks for your support. We look forward to any feedback or input you might have. Have a great day. Good luck on your trading.